All right. Let's see. Uh, all right. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day today. Um, oh, those things are popping up. Adobe Flash Player. I don't need you in my life. Get out of here. There we go. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah. Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, well, had some exciting things going on with my dump trailer. The connection to the hydraulic pump, the little connector to the bolt where the nut goes on top, that was loose, and so I had to figure that out, track it down. I thought it was something else. It ended up being that little nut came loose, and so I had my dump trailer. I was dumping a whole bunch of compost, a whole bunch of tree branches and stumps and everything for a buddy to be able to use and get rid of. And yeah. And so basically, my dump trailer was halfway up and I couldn't get it to go all the way up or come down or whatever. So I had to figure that out. And it was exciting as the sun was going down. So across town, sun going down, it was great. So I'm finally here. I got to rent out both of my dumpsters here today, and it's been a long day. So uh, raced home as soon as I could. Still 15 minutes over 15 minutes late. Oh man. All right, who do we got here? Let's see. Go up to the top. Progressive Construction. What's going on, Mark? My other channel. Mark, Todd, Steve, Brian. Yes, Thursday you did see me going down through Indy on 65. I went to Tennessee. I do have 2 loads already booked. One was a hot load. One going to Ohio, a little shorty. I mean, I'll drop that off tomorrow, probably by noon, and then just trying to help out. And then I have a Missouri. So I will be knocking those 2 out pretty quickly here this next week and getting back to, do dumpsters. So probably we'll do a vlog for those 2 days doing those 2 loads. So we'll see. But yeah, Brian, you probably saw me. Dennis, what is going on? Holland Pause, yes. Chris James, Pastor Anthony, yes, sir. Glad to have you guys here. Daniel Baker, good man, good man. Roy, is the industry still strong or is it slow? Roy, it is definitely picking up. I'm seeing a noticeable shift, but it also is the end of the month. So every month, no matter what season we're in, whether it's a big rush season or not, whatever the current low is for that month, the end of the month or technically the beginning of the month or whatever is going to be bigger. That's industry wide. My understanding is, I've only heard that's how it is. So as of right now, we had 150 on the load board, something like that, going into the weekend, and I don't know. That was just in the middle of the day, Friday. So I bet there was even more. So that is definitely a higher high in the industry right now. That's a good sign. At least at Synergy. Maybe other people have even more. Maybe people have less. I don't know at other companies, but definitely a thing. So go figure. He has a loose screw. Thank you, Holland Pause. You're going to be deleted. No, just kidding. Of course, I have a loose screw. Oh my. Let's see. Chris James Porter. What is going on? Glad to have you here. Holland USA. Hello, Daniel and everyone. Did someone say cheesecake? How dare you guys? Oh my. Yeah, we had a good afternoon meal at my mom's house. I got to see my grandma. She's 93 years young, and she played the piano, and we had a good time. And it was only partially crazy. So no cheesecake, but it was a good time. Daniel Baker, where did you go in Tennessee? I went to Cookeville, Tennessee, east of Nashville by a little bit. And I did record a vlog for that. So I'm several videos behind right now, but they'll be coming out soon enough. So I've got like 6 or 7 videos stacked up ready to go, as in they're recorded. So just whenever I can get those out, we will do that. Tim, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Nathan, just an update. I asked you last Sunday about changing hub bearing on my 3500. Done the job, and yes, it was fairly simple. Booyah! Very good, Nathan. Yeah. Besides that monster axle nut, or the little cotter pin going through it, and then those 4 bolts, relatively painless. It's at least on the simpler side, but some of those bolts you might have to really convince to get off. But yeah, glad to hear that it went well. You're still here to tell the story about it, so very good. Let's see, Pastor Anthony, I need prayer, guys. Both my drive tires are bad. Got to limp it to a tire shop, huh? Yeah, Pastor Anthony, I thought I saw something going on. Oh, oh, oh my. Yeah, guys, let's check out Pastor Anthony's tire here. He sent me a picture here. Here's the first picture. First picture, uneven wear. And then there's this. Oh dear. That is not right. That's actually happened to one of my tires. Oh my word, that's scary. That happened on one of my tires where it was actually on the tread, to where every time it would rotate, I would be bouncing up and down. And it was my outside dually tire. And oh my, look at this. Look at this picture. Look at that. Oh my word. Insane, man. I'm get safety and get that puppy replaced. Oh my word. Glad you got off the road, man. Oh dear, I'm somehow way behind now. What in the world? I'm finishing my 34 in Vancouver, Pendleton, and had to. Gotcha, Holland, USA. Man, hitting it all over. I'm not there. I'm here in New York. However, that sounds like a load of fun. No pun intended. Michael Brady, happy Sunday. Yes, sir. Philip. Hey, hope everything is well. It was well, besides my nut on the bolt to the dump trailer, whoozy whatsy, that wasn't working for a moment. So got that secured on there, and what do you know, everything works. So could have been a much bigger problem. Roy, okay, brothers. Thanks for this. I'm all over the road. Truck driver, and I'm coming out of the semi and end of the year getting into RV transport. Thanks for info. Stay safe. Hey, Roy, thanks for being in here, for hopping in. Man, love to help, and all these guys in here can be a help too. Reach out to them, chat with people on the phone. If you can connect with people, absolutely would be great to get some information. James, hello, Dana. How things going? How's the family? I've been uh, away a while. I'm assuming is what you're saying. Things are good. We just had a visit with Kara's dad and stepmom. Came to town and had a great time with them, and had some fish and chips at Nine Irish Brothers here in town, and had a good visit with them. So it's been a while since we've seen them, and they've never seen our house. So first time coming here, and had a good visit. And good weekend besides this dump trailer messing with me. So I was offered a load to anywhere I wanted if I help shuttle Monday and Tuesday. However, I'm getting a new windshield Tuesday. Gotcha. Chris, man, it seems like you've got issues every time you're on here. That is just it's a hard day. Daniel, did you see my beautiful tires? Yeah. Oh dear. Thank you. Hold on, pause. I got some Reese's cheesecake. Come on, Chris. Last week after I went to Ontario, Daniel, I live about 45 minutes south of Knoxville, Tennessee. I can't remember where that's at in correlation with where I was. Let's see. Sometimes I just blank on certain. Okay, yeah, I was probably 30 minutes east of Nashville. So not too close to you, but sort of close. Jason, hey Daniel, I hope all is well. I'm back home in Minnesota doing my 34. Jason, glad to hear it. Hopefully you get a load here soon again, and I'm grateful to start seeing loads on the load board, and they're not just gone after 2 seconds, and I can actually see what's going on. So there's actually more than an empty load board. I have no idea why it happened. Yeah, so on mine with the tire shop, with those that bubble, basically the rubber band or the wire snapped, and that's what allows those air pockets to just pop up. So that's very dangerously close. And what'll happen is the bands that are close to that bubble, my understanding is what I heard, is that they will go as well. They're the next, closest to the problem. They'll go as well. The bubble will just grow to the point where it'll just, eventually just explode. But yeah, I'm glad you got off the road. Oh my. Let's see here. Daniel Baker. I live about 45 minutes north of Knoxville. Oh, gotcha. Oh my, both have those knots. That's crazy. Looks like pothole damage. A pothole might have popped one of those bands to damage it. Roy Bonds here, almost in Kentucky. Oh yeah, 45 minutes north of Knoxville. Probably pretty close. Wait, hello from Pennsylvania. We still don't know if we're going to sell our truck, and we're not. Hopefully loads. Hopefully loads. Then we can see lease back on. Gotcha, Wait. Gotcha. I don't blame you on waiting things out a little bit more. Do not blame you there. Tim, or tire made on Monday or Friday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see here. I'm eating dinner in a Denny's in Select Falls. Okay. What is for dinner at Denny's, if we dare ask? Oh my. Roy, yes, Daniel Baker. I'm in Huntsville, Tennessee. Brian done 2 runs over to Columbia, South Carolina this week. Snuck on over to my Myrtle to Myrtle Beach when I finished the second one for a couple days. Just made it back home to East Tennessee. Very good, Brian. Very cool. Dennis, Knoxville is West Tennessee. Went to school at UTK. Wait, Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh wait, what? Am I looking at the right Knoxville? Did they say Tennessee? I'm looking at Knoxville. It's close to Johnson City, and it's like middle right of Tennessee. It looks. I I don't know what I'm doing here. Uh, let's see. Oh. We jumped up again. Man, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Holy smokes. Wow. Setting in Snowville, Utah at a pilot. Oh, wow. Snowville, Utah. Sounds like there's snow. Just might be the case. 278, cheapest I found in the Southwest. Huh. Hit that auxiliary fuel tank where you can. The Viper needs new shoes. Yeah, Jason, it looks like with those bubbles, he's about to pop. Oh dear. I'm wondering if the 15.5 fifth wheel I drug over 2,300 miles. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. With that amount of weight on a pothole, who knows? It's all good. Just the enemy trying to slow me down. Also, check your I sent you a pic of the cheesecake. Chris James, you dirty dog. Let's see it. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Here it is, folks. There is the cheesecake. Oh my. Oh, here's an even better picture. Oh, mercy. Oh, you guys. Oh dear. Let's see. Jason, tomorrow in the morning, hour 45 from delivery. Gotcha. Get those new tires and finish that load. Brian, Roy, you live in my neck of the woods. Upstate Reliable Transport. What is going on? Hans Peter, glad to have you. I'm no longer running for Wave Express, looking for a new company. Gotcha, Hans. If anybody dares to talk about their company of recommendations, pros and cons, throw it in the chat if you want to get crazy with it. Could get ugly here. Who knows? 250 in Fargo, North Dakota last week is the cheapest I've seen in a while. Gotcha, Jason. Iceman, I delivered one of those bunkhouse trailers to Houston. It was heavy but pulled good. Gotcha. Hold on, pause. Here's some technical stuff. I found the sweet spot on the truck. Unfortunately, it is 60 miles an hour. I did a full auxiliary tank at 60 and one at 65. 3 to 4 MPG difference. Wow. That's pretty big. It's pretty big. Roy, let me show this comment here. Oh dear. That's earlier. Roy, or I'm sorry, Daniel Baker. Roy sent you his email. Maybe we can chat sometime. I need all the help I can get. Thanks, everyone. All of you stay safe. My break is over, so back on the road. Gotcha, Roy. Be safe on the road, man. Have a good night rest as well tonight. Hold on, pause. I got the American Slam. Ooh, I've had that before. They're short-staffed, only seating 10 people at a time. Wow. Dennis, East Tennessee. I mean, I'm at my other West. Yeah, I was like, wait, the states are upside down, or I don't know what I'm looking at. All good. Pastor, there's nothing but high fuel costs. I'm carrying 166 gallons now. Gotcha, Tim. I'm not far from East Tennessee, near Buke Ridge. Blue Ridge, something. Michael Brady, I'm in Ocala, Florida. Picking up another repo unit. At an auction yard in the morning. Take it to Chattanooga tomorrow. Gotcha, Michael. Pastor Anthony, not right, man. Holland, USA. Pastor Anthony, I stay in Snowville, Utah quite often. Praying for safe delivery and getting to the right tires. Getting to the new tires. Yes, yes. That is one. I don't even know that word. I've never seen that before. I don't even know the word. Wow. Uh, yeah, that was some serious cheesecake though. I don't know how to say that word. I'm new. It's my first day, Dennis. When you say thanks, Hans Peter, they're all the same no matter who it is. They're all good as long as you want to hop. Gotcha. Dennis, last week I said that Jimbo is looking. I asked him the other day. They only want CDLA at this time. Gotcha. Very good to know. Chris, exit 241 on 90 before you get EPA Truck World. They also have great wings. Yes, they do. I believe so. Oh. Audacious? Oh, I fair winds. I still don't know. Oh man. Um yeah, I saw I just still can't say it. Casey. Oh, I did say it right. Bodacious. 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 Okay. Enough of Daniel learning English. Hans, oh yeah. Christians reset. You survived. Oh man, yeah. You said you were going to be. Yeah. You're texting me here, but getting back from the big adventure with the Suburban. Yes. Yeah. Basically, Casey told me if I'm not in the live stream, you need to tell people to go to what was the mountain called again, or the place you were at. Like you need to send help to this trail because I'm probably upside down somewhere. Oh man. This is the other cleaning. My truck picked up 2 to 3 mpg. Booyah! Yes, Pastor Anthony, absolutely. That is very cool. Restoring your fuel economy to what it used to be without all that stuff gumming things up. Very good. Holland Progressive Construction. What's going on, Daniel? How is business? Business is kind of steady where it's at for the dumpster business, at least. Seemingly just kind of all of a sudden, real quick, coming for the weekends rather than earlier in the week. So for me, that's kind of a good balance because then it allows me to. Oh, we're dinging away here. Hold on. Sorry, everybody, if you're hearing the 5,000 dings. Oh! Casey, do you want me to be able to share this picture or no? Okay, that's a no. Oh my. I'm not saying a word. Woo-wee. Um, okay. Okay, I will share that. So Casey had a little bit of fun, too much fun, but he is still here to talk about it. This is a part of that fun for his. There we go. For his Suburban. So that's definitely a scar from going to battle there. See here, but no, business is good. It allows me to, with how things are, I can go hit the road RV transport beginning of the week, and then go hit dumpsters later on in the week. So that's kind of where I'm at. Let's see. Hey Casey, how are you doing? I saw a video about filming out driving. About driving. Dennis, for it or against it, or not sure where you're going with that. Sorry. Casey, I'm in North Bend, Washington. Gotcha, Mark. Brian, Tim Freeman, if you mean Oak Ridge, Tennessee, I'm about 20 minutes from there. Wow. Holland Paws, bodacious. Bodacious. My brain can comprehend that. I think bodacious. That's for whatever reason easier to comprehend there. Chris James, Brian. I also took a job in Oak Ridge. Big nuclear project. Oh, we got Miss Bella here. He's burrowing in the bed here. Uh, video about driver inspections. Are we supposed to be filming those out in Keep Trucking ELD non-CDL? Are we supposed to be filling those out and Keep Trucking non-ELD non-CDL? Filling those out as it driver inspections. Sorry, Dennis. I'm real extra slow today. So, are you saying doing a pre-trip inspection on the Keep Trucking app? And Keep Trucking non-ELD non-CDL. If that's what you're asking, I've always done that. Synergy says they require one a day, a pre-trip. I continue to do a pre-trip at the beginning of the day, and then if I go pick up a load, I don't know if that's what you're actually asking. Anybody else have thoughts on that? Maybe I'm missing the boat on what I'm reading here. You were too dang young if you don't know that word. Don't know what to tell you. My parents, 5 years in between my older brother and I, so don't know what I can do much about that for. Reset just got home a half hour ago, working on editing the video. Meat Grinder Trail. That's right, Meat Grinder Trail. You told me. Oh, that sounds like a deadly trail. T-Wait, Chris James, UPS and FedEx delivers cheesecakes here in Pennsylvania. Thanks in advance. Oh my. Wow. Daniel, I was wondering, how does your truck start with the grid heater delete? It's perfectly fine, even in the winter, even at below zero temperatures. So for anybody who doesn't know, I deleted my grid heater into the intake or whatever, and I've had no issues here in Indiana. Now, maybe negative 15, 20, 30, maybe you'll start to have some issues. But I've had no issues with that. Tim, I'm not far. Let's see line. Oh, I skipped. Oh, where are we at? Wow, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Oh my word. I'm not from. Oh yeah. Holland pause. My gears are 410, so I'll go 60 and get almost 400 miles more on the auxiliary. Wow, it'd take an hour longer to get there. Wow, beautiful. Oh my word. That just adds character, Casey. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, big no. Nature Nut photos. Rock rash is normal. If you don't have it, you ain't wheeling. Reset, Pastor Anthony. I'm surviving. Been a rough couple weeks. Yeah. Nature Nut. Bodacious. Yeah. Yeah. Now that I keep saying it, the word is hitting a light bulb in my mind, but I still don't. It's it's been a very long time. If I really truly ever have heard it before, I don't know, but misspelled it. But it just means unmistakable. Very good. We are learning here. I am learning. I love it. I hear you, Casey. If you need an ear, I'm around. Gotcha, Pastor Anthony. Hey, Upstate. It cut off your name. The rest of the whole thing there, but that's go back. Where is it at? Where is it? Oh, this chat is just uncooperative. I'm just trying to. Oh my word. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm literally. It keeps bouncing back. Well, Hans Peter, thank you for that $5. Really appreciate that, and love just chatting with you guys, hanging out, and that'll have to go towards the next cream soda, orange cream soda for me. So seriously, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tim Freeman, reset channel. If you're not trading paint, you're not doing it right. Kind of weird to see Daniel on a 65-inch TV. Oh my word. How many boogers do I have? While I suck down a wobble pop or 10. Oh, meant to say almost. Glad I didn't. However, may have to make this week short to tend to my dog. Gotcha, Chris. That's right, Tim Freeman. Dennis, I apologize for my poor typing. Are we supposed to be filling out driver inspection forms in Keep Trucking app? When you say driver inspection, that makes me think pre-trip. But a driver inspection, let me just pull it up, and maybe I'm missing something. Or maybe it's called something else and I'm not paying it. The DOT inspection mode is no. We recently talked about that. Begin inspection. Be filling out driver inspection forms and Keep Trucking app. The only inspections I know of are the DOT inspection mode for obviously turn over the phone or print off stuff, or your actual pre-trip inspection. So if anybody else has any thoughts on that, those are the only two inspections, and I don't know what you would really do for the other inspection besides send or print. When you hit begin inspection, that's all that comes up for that. But reset, Tim. There was a lot more traded than paint. Oh dear. Casey, did it drive out? It's a good question. Every time I feel fuel make a pre-trip, it's my safety and my money if something happens because I didn't. There you go. Safety first. Had banging door when sad part is all those photos I sent you came from the easy trail. Oh dear. We barely got into Meat Grinder when the bad photo I shared happened. Woo-wee. It's gonna get wild on that video you're about to put on tonight, I'm assuming. Hold on, pause. It drove out kinda. There were winches and tow straps. Oh yeah. Chris James, yes, a lot of government nuclear stuff going on there. Tons of huge deer in that area too. Couldn't imagine why. That's awesome, Ryan. Dennis, I make a note of PTI on my log notes, but I recently learned that Keep Checking app has a separate report that you can fill out and save. I just make a note in the on-duty PTI. Okay. So, Dennis, I am now with you. I am now with you here. So okay, so when you're in the Keep Trucking app, so on this day, let's see here. My pre-trip was at 12:15 in the afternoon. Let's pull that out there. Um, oh, let's see. Right there. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but that's 12:15 right there. So that's I made a notation in my log book. It brings it from off duty to on duty, not driving, and then you go over to the right on the far side. So on the top it says log form sign inspection. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Inspection is where you add that additional. You hit the plus sign on the bottom right. You hit that, enter the vehicle, you hit next, the time, your carrier, that's all going to be put on there. You just make sure the time's correct, your location, go to defects, that will show your vehicle, your driver number, and then the trailer that you actually have hooked up. Let me go back here. So for me, at that 12:15, I left Lafayette. I had an empty trailer, and then I had and then just my truck is 1220. That's my driver number. So no defects on my truck, and there were no trailers. So I put empty for my trailer there, and then it says at the bottom, I hit the button for vehicle condition satisfactory by me, the driver, and then I hit submit or save or whatever. So basically what happens is if you print your logbook out or you give it to the DOT officer, they're going to see your logbook from the whole line, the whole 24 hours, off duty, pre-trip, driving, whatever you're doing. And then below that on the one page, everything can usually fit on one page unless you did a crazy amount of notations and whatever. On the bottom, it'll have an actual pre-trip inspection or some type of inspection on the bottom, and a different whole little not a column, a row, basically underneath that. So yes, we do need to have that. If you don't have one of those for at least one per day, which I would just advise anytime you're pre-tripping your truck at the beginning of the day, then when you go pick up the trailer, do another pre-trip. Make sure you have the trailer serial number as your trailer line. And then, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I've been told. I try to do as much as possible on that. There's no confusion. I did a pre-trip, and I have it in two different places notated on the actual logbook as well as in that separate inspection thing on the far right side. So most days, the first day going to grab a load, I'm going to have one leaving the house and then one picking up the trailer. And then after that, I'll just have one a day if I'm going out west or something. One in the morning, including my truck and my trailer, and then delivery. And then the next day I'm empty, so that'll just be my truck after that. And then trailer's empty again. So I'm beating the dead horse, but yeah, I believe that's what your question was. Hopefully that's answering it, but that's what I do. There was some damaged glass for sure, Tim. Oh dear. Hold on, pause. Oh my, sounds like fun. Been there in Moab in Canada. Pastor Anthony, no rush. Hold on, pause. Read faster, Orange Cream Boy. I'm trying to explain things. Oh my. DOT inspection. Dennis, the reference to driver inspection as either pre-trip or post-trip inspection. Yes. Yeah. So I only do just pre-trips on that separate inspection row or column or whatever it is for that. But I always do a pre-trip and a post-trip in my log at the beginning of the day and end of the day. So always going to have that for me. Some companies have different whatever. I'm just going to do it all and make everybody happy. That 15 minutes to do a post-trip has saved me probably thousands of dollars at the end of the day, checking things out, making sure everything's good, actually doing it and then reporting it is just covering your bases, in my opinion. Brian Anderson, speaking on of deer, I had one hit the side of the truck on Tuesday. Oh my word, Chris. Got out to look at the damage, and it just cleaned a spot of mud off the side. Oh, dear. Wow. Holland Paws went past 6 weigh stations in the last 2 days. Only one was open, waiting for a DOT inspection. Gotcha. Reset. Hoping. Oh, I am getting caught up. Oh, my word. Is this a fake out? Did I skip a whole bunch of people? No, I think I'm actually caught up. Wow. Where are we at? Reset channel. Hoping to have it tonight. Waiting on video to come in from others who were there on the trail. Good deal. Good deal. Faster Anthony, Casey, you are finding the weak spots and adjust and build from there. There you go. Dennis, you answered my question. Thanks. I haven't been doing it. Am I in violation? Do I need to go back and add them? Are there any DOT cops on the live who can now bust me? Oh, man. Since I am on a live stream, I'm not going to say go do this or that or whatever. I think technically you are in violation not having that. I've specifically had a DOT officer ask me in my Keep Trucking app, where can I see the pre-trip separate thing away from the actual logbook section? I'm assuming there was a purpose for that because he wanted to make sure I had my check to verify the time of when, and that's another thing you need to make sure your location and your time of that pre-trip inspection or post-trip. If you wanted to do a post-trip like that, I've only done pre-trip inspections because I've been told that's the only thing they care about. As far as that, maybe I should be doing a post-trip for that inspection thing. I think you might be in violation because they at least showed very serious interest in seeing my inspection to make sure, I'm assuming, my location and time matched with what my logbook said, so that it's confirming that. So I don't know. But I would start doing that. Yeah, going forward. Absolutely. Reset indeed, Anthony. Tim, Michael Brady, when you are in Chattanooga, check out the towing museum. Huh? A towing museum. Wow. Chris, Dennis, I wasn't doing them for a long time and passed inspection. Huh? Tennessee inspection. I do them now. Gotcha. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. Probably just depends on the officer at the end of the day. Craziness. Reset. Does not require a post trip. Gotcha. Dennis, I passed 6 weigh stations. All were open. Got waved through on all of them. Good thing. Given my PTI report status. Yes. Too bad nothing on any of that was mentioned in orientation. Wow. Someone says free trip for truck in our trailer in the log section, not the form. You explained, been inspected, never had an issue. Maybe I just got lucky. Huh. Gotcha. Brian, my company wants us to log a 15-minute pre and post-trip inspection. Yeah, Brian, from Synergy, I only heard pre-trip, and intermittently throughout the last 5 years, I've heard post-trip as well. But it's also changed and gone back and forth. So I'm like, I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Get your stuff together. Come on, guys. Like, so I don't know. I'd love to have a firm answer. Oh dear. Where are we at here? What am I doing? Paul Hall, what is going on? Hey, all, just got in off the road. Gotcha, Paul. Very good, good. Glad to have you here. Chris, I agree that it depends on the trooper. Yeah. If he wants to get real technical, then he may go after you. Or if you give him a hard time. Robert, glad to have you here. Who in Elkhart area would you go to install tow car setup on Jeep Wrangler? Huh. No idea on that. Anybody in the chat? Get with Robert about that. Jason, Casey, does Horizon require us to do a post trip? If not, then I can save those 15 minutes. Yeah, I understand wanting to save that 15. Find out. Yeah, find out what your company says. Oh, dear. Dennis, thanks, Chris. Reset. That is company policy. Gotcha. Chris James, Robert, I would use Dan's. Oh yeah, Dan's. I'm drive away is just not on the brain. So yeah, I'm assuming I think yeah, inside they have tow packages and stuff, don't they? At Dan's. Dennis, our driver policy book says that minimum 15-minute pre-trip be logged. Okay, I had assumed that meant in the notes on the daily log. Gotcha. And it's some of these things are easy to miss and go over our head or whatever. Some of these things are vague, so definitely understand. Chris, however, they are 6 to 8 weeks out on scheduling. If you drop and leave them, it's usually a few days. Huh. Yeah, that's a waiting list right there. M. Walker, what is going on? If you log a pre-trip or not, always best to do one yourself, whether you log it or not. Make sure them lights and all is in good working condition before pull out. Yes, absolutely. Jason, I just put post trip and go off duty. I never have been dinged. Gotcha. Yes, Dan's will hook you up. Mark, Dan's told me 2 to 3 months out. Months out. I went to Indiana. Huh. Chris, they did my airbags in a little over 2 days. Dropped Thursday and Saturday was on the road to Maine. Gotcha, Chris. Dennis, I will find out and let you know. Very good, Dennis. Yeah. You'd think these questions that are, or these whatever situations are vague enough that there's lots of people asking the same question or having to come back and be like, wait a second, what do you expect from me? You would assume they would maybe add that to their requirements or whatever, what their spiel, so they don't have to keep answering that question 5,000 times. And yet, here we are. So, being specific versus being super vague about things. Definitely understand maybe that frustration. Brian, our explanation for logging post trip was to be aware of any issues before ahead of time and not get caught off guard when doing pre-trip to start your next shift. Well, the thing is, or at least the logistical part of doing a post trip, whether you log it or not, is finding out that you have a flat tire, finding out that you've got some type of leak, finding out whatever has happened, or whatever that may end up looking like, knowing you've got an issue before you go to bed rather than, and maybe finding an answer, calling, or if it's still during business hours or whatever that may look like, so that you can already get the ball rolling, which is exactly what I did with what I attempted to do with my transfer case blowing up, it sort of worked, with my injectors going. Injectors were at 405. Transfer case was at somewhere between 400 and 500,000. The second I'm on the side of the road, boom, I'm finding out what's going on, who can help me, where can I get this repaired. Like, it's a post trip will absolutely help. Things can happen between driving and parking, and you don't notice things till later on. So that's kind of where I'm at. Finding out the trouble quicker can only help. Um, Especially if it's like a hot or old load, calling the emergency number saying, "Hey, this ain't happening," or whatever it may be, calling in and letting them know I can't go another mile. I'm stuck. Find somebody else around here. The sooner the better for everybody. Let's see. Jason, I put a ship and go off duty. I've never been ding. Oh yeah, I just read that. I did. Chris, they did my airbags in a little over 2 days. Dropped Thursday and Saturday. Was on the road to Maine. Gotcha, Chris. Dennis, I will find out. Oh, I think I must have missed something. Brian, oh, I just read that too. Wow. Dennis, I also learned how you handle blowing through the Illinois toll booth without having their quick pass device. Yeah, Dennis. Dear. And Walker, pre-trip is for your own safety, just not some log. Uh, do it for yourself. Yeah, M Walker for sure. Uh, how how you do that? Oh, FedEx. Dennis, FedEx and UPS driver. I have the pre-trip at the start of every trip and post-trip if they're turning the rig over to another driver or back to the pool. Makes sense for fleet drivers. Gotcha. Mohammed, how is the industry? Well, it's slowly, slightly picking up. This is the end of the month, so industry wide, they are pumping out more trailers. That's the kind of the flow of the industry, in good times or bad. This particular end of the month seems to be much higher than previous months at a high. So this is a good sign to me. We're still not where we should be right now. We should be exploding right now. We're still not. So that's definitely a concern, a yellow flag, if not a red flag. Caution, caution, caution. Chris, wow, I thought my phone messed up for a minute. All right, all right. I got to tell you, after having issues with the dump trailer and running around today doing a few things, I'm a little tired. So I am going to Ohio tomorrow. Short little kitty load, just trying to help out. It is a hot load, paying a little bit more, so we'll take it. And then going to Missouri after that. So I'm ready to hit the road. Truck is cooperating, and we're grateful for that. Yeah. Let's see, Tim. Daniel, have you been looking for a used truck for your dumpster business? Yes, Tim, I have. My price range is not that much right now. What I could throw at something at the moment for a backup truck. I'm not in dire need at the moment. My truck is running. It's running probably the best in quite a while now with all these things that have been replaced. But I am looking for a backup truck for my dumpster deal. So if anybody has something or knows somebody or sees a deal for maybe an older used, I don't even care about the mileage. I want to know it's been taken very good care of, and what parts have been replaced or not or whatever. Yeah, on the cheaper side of things. So that's kind of where I'm at. And Walker, loads are slowly coming with IT, but things change fast. Yes, they do. M. Walker, that's exactly right. Things can seem like, oh, this is great. We're getting back into the old swing of things, and then it swings right into the toilet. So don't swing like that. That is not the type of landing you want to have. That's rough. So be very, very cautious. Be cautious. Chris, dispatch told me Friday morning that she heard through the grapevine. Oh dear, the things should start picking up a good bit. Yeah. So we got an email at Synergy saying we've got shows coming up, Hershey, Pennsylvania, other shows going on around the country. And with shows comes lots of orders, lots and lots of orders. So hopefully that means the actual uh, manufacturers can keep up with those. Who knows if how far they are behind now with the parts and all those things. When the money starts flowing in, there's probably some type of give for things to start moving. So we will all see how that goes. But hopefully the grapevine is correct. Brian, has a brake assembly come apart on a camper this week? Oh, had a brake assembly come apart on a camper this week. Oh dear, this in Corbin, Kentucky, locking up the wheel. Luckily, I was half a mile from a dealer. Drug it. Oh my word! Drug it on in there and let them replace it. Woo-hoo! Oh dear, Brian. Glad you're safe. First of all, and you were so close to a dealer, man. M Walker, tons of short loads, 200 miles or shorter with IT. Gotcha, M Walker. Yeah, I am doing a very short one. Dennis, your thing got flagged, so I'm going to let this comment pop up here. I don't know why it. Oh, you mentioned credit card. That's probably it. Go to the Illinois toll website, sign up for pay by plate. It requires your credit card. They will then bill your account. No added fees. If you do that within 14 days, no added fees. If you do that within 14 days, big fines after 14 days. Yeah, Dennis, I told you it must have been after 14 days for all three of those. It was like 50 but this was like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. It was like $50 per toll added on after the initial cost after 14 days. So just right over my head. And I had to pay the stupid tax, pays it. You have to pay generally to be that stupid. So I had to pay. I'm glad you don't. Oh my word. I may check with an auto auction. Yeah, so I'm looking at govdeals.com right now. Some older 7.3s. Nothing newer than that for the Ford. Not going to even go there. And then some 5.9s, some 6.7s, I think I saw on there, but they're pretty rough. So let's see. You may check with an auto. Oh yeah, Robert. What size truck do you need as a backup truck for the dumpster business? Robert. So I'm just looking at a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton. That's all I'm really looking to get into. For the right situation, which probably wouldn't be in my price range at all. There would probably be, even bigger than 1 ton, maybe. But yeah, 3/4 ton, 1 ton is kind of where I'm at. As a cheap backup truck, I'm willing to put some money into some smaller or maybe a few medium parts that need to be replaced or whatever serviced. I'm fine with that. I'm going to do my own work for the most part if I can, but just not looking for anything too pricey. So the give and take of all that, I don't know if there's anything that I would really want in the price range that's out there currently right now. So I may have to wait for prices to drop down, for the used truck prices to drop down. I don't know. So we'll see. Yeah, if anybody knows anything, let me know. Send me an email. If you or somebody else, I'm willing to look and check things out. My price range is probably way too low for most trucks that might be might be out there. If I was in much dire need, I would be willing to go higher, but I'm just not. So, just trying to ride the line there. Jason, good night, brother. God bless. Hey, Jason, have a good one, man. Thanks for hopping in here. Appreciate you, and be safe out there. Brian, yes, I was lucky on that one. The guys at Wildcat RV dropped what they were doing and got on it. Wow, Brian. I figured they would give you the cold shoulder or something. Had me back on the road in a little over an hour. Oh my word. Brian, that is great. I feel like that would not happen to me at all, but I'm so happy for you. Oh my word. Dennis, once you're signed up, good to go for the future even. Wow. Just ride through and take the toll off your card. Very good. And then just turn the receipt in to your company and boom. Very good. Robert, if I can't find the company to let me lease it on, I will have a black '03 Dodge 2500 Power Wagon with the Cummins and only 90,000 miles on it for sale. Oh my. Robert, if that doesn't happen, let me know. I'm still assuming you're probably going to want more than where I'm at, but reach out to me on an email or something. I have been trying to get back to my emails. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I have caught up a little bit with some phone calls and some emails. But let me know what your price is. I do not want to insult you with too low of a price and don't want to waste your time. But yeah, just let me know. Let me know on that. Brian, Nature Nut Photos, Brian Anderson. Those people at Wildcat RV are the best, huh? We got somebody vouching Nature Nut Photos. Very cool. Very cool. Have you checked out Facebook yard sale? Yeah. So, Pastor Anthony, I've looked at a lot of Facebook Marketplace around Indiana, around Kentucky, Tennessee, some of those places. And the problem I keep running into, which is probably just my situation, is there's rust buckets that may or may not run that are going to take. They either are an eyesore, which I'm not looking for a pristine truck, but I need something that's not absolutely obliterated and disintegrating before my eyes. I need something it's used and you can tell. And there may be some things I need to replace, but I can hold off a little bit or slowly piece it together over time, but still be able to use it if something were to come up. And for my price right now, that may just be an absolutely ridiculous idea for what I'm thinking. So uh, we'll see. Tim, good rust free Southern truck. Yeah, Tim. I may start looking down in Texas or someplace. Go fly down and pick it up. Or I do have a buddy who's a hot shot driver, so have him go, snag it for me. If anybody out there has a haul and tow, who's willing to go south or something like that to grab my thing, I'll throw some gas money or whatever at that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. You want me to look around my house? Oh, if you've got an extra one, let me know. Robert, will let you know on another Sunday hangout. My dad gave it to me after it was a barn find for him in Colorado. Wow. It's in South Carolina now. If I can't find a company that will let me lease it on for towaway. Gotcha, Robert. Yeah, just let me know. Appreciate it. See if we can work a deal. I don't want to rob anybody, or I want to do get a fair price for a truck that would fit the need and work out for everybody. So we'll see. Chris James, let me see if my dad still has my old 7.3. Ooh, it's a manual transmission. I would have to learn manual. No one ever taught me. No one I know has ever owned a manual transmission besides maybe one or two people, and they didn't have it for very long. I've always wanted to learn how to drive stick, but I have not. I think I get the gist of it, but thinking the gist of it and actually doing it and not killing everything is a whole other thing. So don't know if he parked it or still uses it. Yeah, let me know, Chris. Definitely interested in the 7.3s and the Rams across the board for that. So I'm at my. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Pastor Anthony. I'm in your area. I'm like, well, if you got some trucks in your backyard, you do what you got to do, man. Yeah, let me know in your area if you spot anything that's reasonable. Robert, no worries. I can teach you. Please do, please do. I'm willing and I think capable to learn. I just haven't had the opportunity to, or the reason, I guess, too. But I'm willing to learn manual and drive stick. Um, today's a good day to learn. So definitely willing to do that. Robert, you need to find a old Jeep manual to practice on. Uh, if I can find anybody with an old Jeep, I'll do that too. We'll need a video when you learn. Oh dear. Oh no, she's called me on it. She's calling me out. Oh, maybe. We're just gonna count how many times it dies and just it'll be interesting. Oh dear. Chris, I miss driving it daily. However, I don't need as many vehicles as I have currently. Oh, gotcha, Chris. Yeah, let me know. The old 7.3, definitely interested for sure. On the road, it's easy to do. Yeah. Um, I'm ready to go. Hopefully, don't kill it in the middle of the highway or something. Paul Hall, I learned to drive on a stick and have had many manual vehicles. I'll never get another one. No good reason to have one, in my opinion. Huh? Gotcha, Paul. Gotcha, Paul. Um, so think of the views, Daniel. All the people just laughing. It'll be great. It'll be great. Yeah, honestly, I've noticed videos where if you go back in my history of videos, if you go to a video where something bad happened to me or happened or something like that, around those videos, they're tremendously higher in views. So when bad things happen, people watch more. And when good things happen, maybe it's a slight uptick rather than just a regular normal video. But tragedy is always more interesting, I guess. And so I think this would be a tragedy. So there would probably be more views for sure. Oh, my word. Lee, I've never owned an automatic vehicle my entire life. Lee, you are the real MVP. Oh, my word. Do you have any tips or nuggets of wisdom about the manual vehicle? 04 F350 diesel 5500 in Chesapeake, Ohio. Okay, I'm listening, Pastor Anthony, for sure. Is it a rust bucket? That's the next question. Oh, I think he's sending me a picture. Oh my. Wait a second. Is the 04 a 6.0? Because if it's the 6.0, I can't go. That'd be a good price if it was a 7.3, but I don't think it says that. No worries, Daniel. I'm 52 years old and can't drive a manual. Well, I think I can, but my husband and son say I can't. Okay. I gotcha. Oh man, Tim. I taught my daughter to drive. I told her if you learn on stick, you can drive anything. That's what I hear. Also, I'm also interested in at some point going to be taking a step here at learning how to weld, which I'm sure there's a lot of people in here who might have. Gotcha, Pastor Anthony. Send me some pictures of this dealio. But what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, I'm wanting to learn how to do welding, and so I watched a whole bunch of videos, and talking about some of the more difficult welding, different types of welding. And so, anyways, I kind of want to just tackle the hardest type of welding, which I'm still getting kind of mixed reviews on different welding, um, different types of welders. But anyways, yeah, I want to be able to learn the hardest and then be able to work my way back to the easiest and be like, oh, so no big deal on that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Be able to drive anything, be able to weld anything, going to the hardest first, just tackling that. So, Chris, it's easy. I taught myself, not laugh myself. Not many in my family know how to drive manual transmissions except for on my dad's side. Gotcha. Lee, if you drive in a diesel with the clutch out slow, don't touch the gas. Just think about, Daniel, that video would go viral. You could be famous. A famous idiot. It'll be great. Yeah. And I probably still won't know how to drive it. RV transporter drives a stick truck for the first time ever. Explosions in the background. Blake, what's going on? We would probably see Daniel curse for the first time. Oh dear. Reset, put a little money into a 6.0 and it's great. Just avoid the 6.4. A little bit of money into the 6.0, in my opinion, would be a lot of money into the 6.0 to make sure things are good. And I just, I just don't know if I can go down. It's still too soon, unless everything has just been done to it like crazy. It's still too soon, unless probably 20 or 30 grand worth of a truck is sitting in front of me. Sent you a link. I will definitely check that out, Pastor Anthony. Tick is the hardest. Got to learn how to walk that cup. All right, Chris. If I knew what the cup was supposed to be walking, I would know exactly what you're talking about, but I currently don't. So, sounds like TIG is what I need to tackle the first off, I guess. I've heard stick welding, for whatever reason, it's easier to get messed up with that. Then I've heard from other people, stick is the easiest. What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay, so I completely agree about the 6.0, 6.4. Gotcha, Dennis. Yes, sir. Brendan, I just joined in. Did your truck go down and you're looking for another one? No. So I'm just looking up for a backup truck for my dumpster rental business. In case my truck were to go bad or something happens, or maybe I'm even out of town, have somebody else pull my truck that's capable of doing it rather than somebody attempting with a half-ton truck and just getting their truck just shredded or damaged or whatever. So just looking up for a backup truck for the dumpster business, just to have in my back pocket. Cheap something, nothing crazy, not brand new. Something that would need work into it, but nothing too major. So finding that unicorn of a truck. So we'll see. Paul, I just don't want to see the words "never drove stick" and "tragic accident" in the same title. Hopefully you don't, and hopefully I don't write that. Oh dear. Chris James welding. Okay, YouTube video. Yes. So I've looked on. The welding YouTube is insane. That's such a huge niche. It's ridiculous. There's hundreds or probably thousands of videos. It is insane. Tons and tons of creators teaching how to weld, sharing all their knowledge. Just, I love it. I love it. I love it. For free. I want to learn from YouTube, from trial and error. Anybody who wants to give wisdom, I'm grateful for it. But I want to learn welding as much as I can in my spare time. So we'll see. Dennis, it's easy to fix 6.0. Easy to find 6.0s that are fixed. Also easy to tell if the work's been done. I think stick is easiest. Okay. All right. Another person saying stick is easy. I think stick is easiest to do. Okay. Man, I've had people back and forth. It's wild. You can find a unicorn truck when you're able to wait and search. Nothing worse than having to buy a truck under pressure. That's exactly right, Robert. I'm not trying to be under pressure. I'm wanting to learn from my past in vehicles in general, and not have the gun to my head with those kind of a things. So really want to be cautious and preemptively now be able to check things out. White Barn Farms, what is going on? You can find GM trucks with the 8.1 gas for cheap. They have a Allison transmission. Whoa. The 8.1, I've never heard of that. I don't know if I want to go gas, but that sounds like a beast of a setup. Huh. I may look into that. Chris James, however, welding isn't actually the easiest. All you do is push a button that's only on stainless tubing. I wish I know what you're talking about, Chris, but I do not. So that sounds like another language, but sounds good. Sounds good. Nature Nut photos. Think of the views, Paul. Oh my, Tim. Welding overhead is hardest because you push the puddle uphill, huh? 8.1 is a beast, huh? Okay, I got somebody seconding it here, so I'm gonna check out the 8.1, whatever in the world that is. A gas truck. Never buy a truck when you are needing a truck, Brian. That needs to be a plaque on the wall or something. That's awesome. Oh man. Lee, spare time. What's that? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But we are grateful to be able to be functioning and working and doing things. So yeah. Big block engine. Gotcha. Brian, those 8.1s are a beast and are practically bulletproof. Huh. Just not the best MPG. Okay. GM also had a 2500 of Avalanche. Oh. With the 8.1. Huh. I've seen Avalanches try to tow. Well, if it's a 2500 though, maybe so. Huh. I sent you 4 links to trucks. Gotcha, Pastor Anthony. I will check out these deals here. Brian, I do believe the 8.1 is a Vortec engine. Gotcha. I've heard the name Vortec before. Don't know if that's good or bad, but hate to run, but gotta go. Yeah, Chris James. We're at an hour 18 right now, and I know I started later than I usually do. I was late with my dump trailer and minor issue, but it was kind of a big deal because I can't go down the road with my dump trailer halfway up. Had to tighten up the nut on the post and get that secured so I could push the button and it actually worked. So for power wise, but yeah, I'm going to hop off here in just a second, but appreciate you guys hopping on here, chatting with me, being patient with me till I could get here. 8.1 is the largest displacement LS motor GM makes, I think. As a torque monster, I've heard still an LS 400,000 miles is normal. Wow. 400,000 on a gas engine there. Blake, there's no replacement for displacement. Huh. Dennis, 90 night. Have a good one, Dennis. Catch you later. Be safe on the road. Tim, good night, all. Have a good one, Tim. Nature Nut Photos. Kara hasn't made an appearance. Please tell her hello. I will do that. I will make sure she knows you're reaching out to her. Pastor Anthony, it is with the multi-point injection. Huh. Gotcha. Nothing wrong with Vortec. All GM gas trucks has them. Okay. Gotcha, Brian. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off here, guys. Seriously appreciate you. I'm going to be on the road, like I said, Ohio and Missouri. I am very, very far behind on my getting videos out to you, but you'll see vlogs at some point that I've already recorded down the road here, getting them to you. But appreciate your patience on that. But definitely wanted to be here on the live tonight. And where are we at? Well, almost 10 p.m. Paul, Night All got an early day and a long week. Gotcha, Paul. Be safe this week, and we will catch you next week. 99 and night. All right, that is it. I'm gonna hop off here. Go say hi to Mrs. Helper, Miss Kara, and let her know you guys say hi. The Nature Nut Photo says hi, reaching out and say hi to the dog. So have a great day. Stay safe. I'm gonna say a quick prayer here, and then we will hop off. 99 to 06 was years for 8.1. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna pray real quick and we'll get out of here. Father, just thank you for this day. Thank you for being able to gather here all around the country and chat with each other and be encouraged and talk through things and have laughter and fun. And just thank you that this opportunity, this line of work can bring us together, that we can just have fun together and just have a great community. And just really appreciate everybody in here and how it's an encouragement to me each and every week, and grateful for them. And just please bless them, keep them safe out on the road. Everybody else who's in the industry, everybody on the road, really it's a dangerous place to be. And we're on the road all the time with weather, with vehicle issues, tires, blowing up or having issues, and just keep everybody safe. Thank you for what your son did on the cross for us, paying for our sins, and we can have hope and freedom in you. And we just thank you for all these things. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a great one. See you later. Have a good one. Stay safe, guys.